Alright, welcome back to Tales of Berseria. And yeah, there's one item I missed and one item I just got. So yeah, let's start with the bracelet that I totally overlooked.
Enchanted with an art I don't recognize.
A bracelet unearthed from the Therion up... Wait. Oh, I did read that. Wait, oh? The band is said to amplify the wearer's ability, but also curses them with an insatiable sweet tooth. What? They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but I say hands-on experience is worth 1,000 pictures. Go on, Eleanor, try it on. If I'm a little bit slurry, that is because I'm on the influence of alcohol right now. Don't drink it as a minor. I'm old. I'm allowed to do that. Certainly not. Who knows what art might be upon it? Let sleeping dogs lie. That is the better wisdom. Ha! Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Warrior gives a small thing a big shadow. Am I wrong? In this case, yes. Curiosity killed the cat. Better safe than sorry. You're dull as a dishwater. You're dull as dishwater. Throw caution to the wind. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. No, repentance comes too late. Too much of a good thing. Gotcha! You just said it was a good thing. Play with fire and you'll get burned. Right, Eleanor? Oh, drat! An honorable defeat is better than a dishonorable victory. Not quite. Even Eleanor sometimes nods. You can write that one down. What was that about?
This is a key? Are you sure it's not a sword?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Replica key of Lorelei. Replica key found in a mysterious door on Cheagle Island. The original was said to have the power to release the lost seventh sound. This is really a key. Its owner must have been a giant. Probably stood 3 stories tall. But could it be a key too, though? Is it supposed to set free a lost sound? Maybe there's some kind of musical instrument locked away somewhere. Where could that be? Where indeed? The only doors I can think of big enough to match that key are the gates at the sea fortress, but those had no keyhole. So, to sum it up, it makes this the key to pair of massive doors the size of the sea gates, behind which a giant has locked away an extraordinary and mysterious musical instrument. Is that something that could even truly exist? I'm sure it does. The world is a big, big place after all. Well then, let's continue with talking to all the dudes. Oh yeah, let's do the Magilu thing.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something I've said every day for 3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope, never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems that way.
But before I do the Magilu thing is this, if I remember correctly. Yep. So I do that when I talk to all the other dudes that are here somewhere.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorius became the Shepherd. 3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorius saved. We hold great pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorius. Even though he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorius had gone to a ball first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell a ball. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
Aww. I'm so bummed out about all of this. But this game pushes all the right buttons so far. That's why I like it so much. It's not absolutely overbearing, and at the same time, quality right here.
Woohoo! My sister's making us pickleboard meatballs for dinner tonight.
Hey, what did I tell you about bothering travelers?
Sorry about that.
He's totally obsessed with food.
That's all right. Pickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better. Why's that?
We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickle-boar meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorias would have saved them.
Artorias. Right.
Oh yeah, I want to have my well, actually,
I can handle it.
I actually want to run around as him for a while now. Michael is cool and all, but he is cool as well.
Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
Wait, Eleanor?
Not often you run into someone with a real fire in their eyes. All right, show me what you got.
With pleasure.
Eleanor, I'm impressed. I didn't know you had this sort of initiative.
You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah, her dances are really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Modulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Modulu so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Cut his neck.
I didn't know that.
We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put on. Hi there! Thanks for having us again! The Bienfu Keepers! Magic Azam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this magic exam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold! In fact, I've been so cold lately I even set fire to my clothes!
Isn't that going too far?
No, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Oh!
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad. My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am. I should have known.
Oh no. Now I changed my mind. Who can
Why, certainly.
who can refuse the shaky Magilu? Is there a new island now? You know, one of these dangerous ones. Well, then they were not very dangerous, but you know. Yeah, it's definitely a level 4 island. Come on, talk to me, talk to me.
There's one of them off-limit Class 4 islands that folks call Serpent Isle. Place has been overrun with snakes since forever. I hate the things, so it sounds like hell to me. But I've heard there's a woman who actually lives there.
Whatever for? Why would anyone want to live in a place like that?
I know, it's mighty strange. Place supposedly is crawling with demons too. Last time I was in the area, I checked it out. Kept my distance, of course. Used me spyglass.
And? Was she there?
Aye, she was. Except she looked like a snake herself. I mean, she was human up top, but her face was a weird color, and her lower half was all slithery and wiggly. Ugh. Creeped me out.
A snake woman, huh?
Even worse, looked like you couldn't swing a cat's without hitting a snake. Just the thought of it keeps me awake at night.
You should have a stiff drink and get some sleep before you pass out on deck. I'll tell Benwick to give you an extra ration.
Wow. Thanks a lot, First Mate. I appreciate it. I ought to pester him for some of that aged reserve he keeps hidden away.
Okay. Also, the next one is snakes, huh?
Welcome back. Did you find the Therion?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs? On my ship?
You're not a dog person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility.
You mustn't. They're quite vicious, you know. I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me.
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions. You had it coming.
She knows.
But you have Therions to find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
You could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therions. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet.
You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then.
Why the Abbey?
Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs. Get it? Lapdogs!
Aww.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh boy. Oh, I can only go to Titania or to the new Apododus Quarter, which I will go to immediately. Oh, too bad I can't surfboard here. I always take a swirl around, because there's always a cat's chest, I think, on these islands. See, there's always this on this island. Oh, I just don't have enough stuff. I really wish I could be even faster. I get so many Ventites that only work on a higher difficulty. But I just don't want to.
Time to dish out spankings.
Wait, you count as a snake thing? Ah, scheiße. So much shit is happening. How many more are there coming? Huh?
wish I had power like
that. I'd forget about it if I were you.
Ooh, mastery. I only. only three great for this? Military hike. Oh well, might as well. Okay, what was this? Lower fire attack power 7%. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Time for plot. Oh, why? I was confused there for a second.
I devoured them again.
Yeah, they were.
Don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Luffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
Oh, power boost, isn't it?
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yep. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therion! Please let me do it. I should be the one, not him.
You are not strong enough.
What?
Then at least let me back him up.
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therion to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist and are to return your Moloch.
What?
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
And they haven't realized that before?
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister.
We'll be
go for
dead.
that quiche you used to make.
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
No! Oscar, don't go!
Oh.
Oscar!
He will die, but not due to me devouring him, but because of this experimental
What
art.
should I do? If I don't do something, he'll...
Oh no. Oh.
Huh? What's this? I'm... receptive to that art? And to you?
Oh no, she becomes a demoness. Oh. The Exorcist becoming a demon.
Where am I?
Oh, why?
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamoana's taken a real shine to them.
Alright then. Now we just need to find that last Therion.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
What?
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malachim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
Alright, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malachim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
Oh no, Magilu! Asking the weird questions. There was something that got my attention, kind of.
Show him how
Ooh, everyone. Well, why is only those 4 full, but they are still not full? You know what? I just don't know what I want them to do, so instead of making them do what I want, since I'm terrible at it, I just say it's up to them. Unrampant. Keep changing targets and sow chaos. Oh wait. Your allies in danger. But yeah, aim for weakness. The characters that can do that at least. Oh, I feel too woozy.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid, or prison crab dumplings, or sea snake bowl.
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
Ooh.
That could be nice. I could go for some borscht or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilu.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ooh, an austere choice.
And an apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that?
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilu.
Oh, they're so mean to her. How does she deserve it? Magilu is such a sweetie. What are you two up to? There's no need to go overboard, Velvet. Take a breather, eh? Benwick, please let me hide in the ship. Steady, lass. What's the problem? Oh, they probably want to play hide and seek and she wants to win. Something along those lines. Hey, you.
I haven't seen many Abbey patrol ships around here of late.
I noticed that too. Do you think something happened?
The Bloodwings said the Abbey's been quiet everywhere. Apparently, some bad demons and a cursed pirate crew have been giving them trouble, and they can't spare the men to patrol the outer seas.
That's Ifrid's pirates for ya. Always gathering information and keeping on their guard.
A cursed pirate crew? Isn't that us? If the info's sound, we've really made a name for ourselves.
Abbey ships run and hide when they see us coming.
Reason dictates that we avoid hopeless fights.
Ooh, Shepherd Artorias, you're my hero!
If only our enemies were truly that dumb. Sadly, the world isn't that forgiving. We can't drop our guard.
Aye. I've contacted some fishermen friends of mine. They'll let us know if they notice anything fishy.
We've got the First Mate's curse to deal with. We can never be too careful.
Yeah, with that Reaper's curse hanging over us, we don't have room to relax.
Well, at least they're not too bothered by it.
Oh, that's something. I mean, for some reason, if the Reaper's curse is so bad, why does everything turn out so good? Well, kind of. I wonder if the Reaper's curse actually affects the battles you're fighting in this game. That would be interesting to know.
Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
I found one, but it's really, really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be in Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse Point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Endgand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh. Ah, so that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo, you guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites.
If you say so, Velvet. You got motives.
Just one Therion to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Inominat is incomplete. How Therions work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therions are all together, I can end this. That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
I knew it! I had the suspicion that after she saw the face of the Malak, that it reminded her of her sister. And I immediately jumped to the conclusion that must have been her sister. There's no way around that. Wait. This. But yeah, there's definitely no way around this. That Marlock was her sister. Somehow her sister ended up as a Marlock. And he tethered her, Artorias tethered her to himself. And I don't know. Messed up stuff. Oh, hi.
Aw, come on! It's fine!
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medusa! If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you!
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine! I love you, Medusa, and you don't even care!
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medusa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about? This is important. Just because she's a Therion doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I swear! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
Uh-oh.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I?
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therion catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
You mean what happened to her mother?
Yeah. Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale.
I'm sorry,
but I thought Medusa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever?
I have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
All right. I'll go with you on this.
You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid.
All kids are selfish. They're selfish.
but that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself? Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and Piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
Well, you're right. Just one Therion left. Stay on your toes. The Abbey will be desperate at this point. Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. So, what are you all up to? Well, my belly's full. I'm ready to go anytime. I ate enough. I see. It's alright then. They say the Phantom Fleet carries guilty souls away. If we cross its path, I'll be lonely when you're all taken. Wow. Presumptuous much? You're looking pale, David. Take care of yourself, alright? God damn it, that was a terrible impression. Is it time to depart already? Don't you think you should rest a little longer? Yeah, I think so. The currents around Antken are naughty. Alright, it's a dreadful place to sail. Not that the Van Eltia can handle it, of course. Yeah, we will run finally into pirate ships. That's actually super exciting for me. I was wondering, when is the obligatory pirate ship part of this game coming? And there it is. And I am so drunk that I even wanted to waltz in Imagination Land. Hi.
That prince you brought back is one interesting guy. He's happy playing with the dogs, right? And that's perfectly normal. But I swear, he even naps with them. And that hawk, with a big smile on his face?
And when Dial or Kamawana ask him to put in some work, he doesn't make a face or nothing. He just gets right to it.
Wait, they're asking the prince to do chores for them? Isn't that a little much?
Yeah, honestly, I was worried about it too. But when I asked him about it, he said not to worry. And get this! The guy says when he lived in the palace, he couldn't even yawn without getting permission. He couldn't even play with his dogs, let alone help other people with their tasks. Everything was the job of his servants. So anything we tell him to do, no matter how trivial, the guy happily does it. Says he really feels like he's alive.
Wow! Feels like he's too good a guy to be a prince.
You got it backwards. I'd love to see what a nice guy who gets the common folk does, once he starts calling the shots.
But if he were to rejoin the royal family, he'd be our enemy, wouldn't he?
At the very least, he wouldn't try to control how we think, like the Abbey's doing now.
Either way, you're pirates. You plunder other people's ships. I think you'd be the enemy of any state.
Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Wait a minute. Oh, what? Damn it! Well, at least let me. Oh! Have you realized? Huh. Well, they have the doggies. I like them. They're good stout, manly dogs you can rely on. Oh, not dogs, Therions, right? Ah, same difference. Wait, not all Therions are dogs. I don't want them to maul Velvet into pieces when she's done with her task. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, those are the only ones left, right? Yeah.
Hey, Eisen, great timing. I've got a question. What would you say the 4 great wonders of the ocean are?
Far as I know, it's the Phantom Fleet, Dragon Island, the Bighedian tribe, and the Kraken Queen.
Haha! See? I'm right. but this scoundrel insists he knows better than me.
What else could the fourth be but the Kraken Queen?
The colossal upright eel. Besides, the Kraken Queen is just a fantasy cooked up by girl-starved sailors.
What's the Kraken Queen? What do you mean, fantasy?
It's not just a fantasy, boy. The Kraken Queen is a slippery black squid, the size and shape of a lusciously proportioned woman. When it encounters a human, it goes into a frenzy, attacking with its long whip-like arms.
That sounds painful.
Real painful. Mind-numbingly painful even. But here's the thing. At some point, the pain turns into pleasure.
You mean it feels good to get whipped?
See, boy? That's why we call her the Mystery.
Hey! Bad pirate! Stop corrupting our youth!
Corrupting?
Boy, there's no need to contain your curiosity. When pain turns to pleasure, you've truly become a man.
Laphicet, don't listen to them.
This is something you should hear. Aren't you curious why the Kraken Queen is a wonder of the sea? Want to find out?
Yes, tell me. Why?
Normally, it hurts to be whipped. Nothing pleasurable about that. You don't like getting hurt, right?
No. It hurt when Teresa hit me. I didn't like it at all.
And yet the Kraken Queen grants pleasure through pain. The Kraken Queen's tentacles secrete some sort of unknown, pleasure-inducing substance. When they touch you, the pleasure is beyond.
All right, we're done here. The Kraken Queen is no longer allowed to be the fourth wonder. It's now the colossal upright eel. Argument over. Tell Laphicet about this eel, and keep it wholesome.
Sure. The colossal upright eel is as big as a whale, and long and straight like a marlin's bill. Cut it open, steam it, then baste it with a special sweet and sour sauce, and grill it twice over charcoal, and it's heavenly. Or so I hear.
That does sound really good.
I know, right? The problem is, its name is an apt one.
Colossal. It's too big to catch?
No, the upright part. When people try to catch it, it stands up on its two legs and zoom! Off it goes, running on top of the water.
It's a fish? With legs?
Now that's a wonder, right, kid?
Well, at least it's a wholesome one.
Oh boy, what a concern to have. Nope, I like the Kraken Mistress more. But you die, I suppose.
Huh?
Kamoana's not here, is she?
No, she's not. Are you looking for her?
No, the opposite actually. I'm hiding from her. Kamoana saw my tail fall off and now she's absolutely obsessed about it. I'm worried that if I'm not careful, she'll try to sneak up on me and give me a big scare, and I'll drop this new tail after it's just regrown.
What?
Is dropping your tail such a big deal?
Well, if I need to make a quick escape, I can't exactly drop my tail without having one to drop.
Oh, I see.
Wait, what? Wait, what? That was it? Boo! That was boring. Oh, look at that. There's a new one. The other... Oh. Oh wait, how about charging it up again? It's only 100 gold after all. I know that you can. I know that you can. That later grade is a currency, but I don't know when it becomes a currency. If I'm already accumulating it, or if it only accumulates after a certain point in the game, which would suck. But basically, I know already that you can buy things you get into New Game Plus if you replay the game. So you have to grind for New Game Plus, if not anything else. If you want to do more, I suppose.
I cannot work like this.
Is something wrong, Kurogane?
Well, how do I put it?
Hey! Have you guys seen Kamoana around?
Not lately, no.
I haven't seen her, no.
Great. She's making me play hide and seek with her, but she's surprisingly good at it for her age. Where is that girl hiding? Come out, wherever you are!
It worked! Whoa! You were inside, Kurogane? Have you been in there this whole time?
Yep, I even asked him if I could first.
I only let her because she threatened to cry if I didn't.
But you still covered for her. That was nice of you.
Yeah, thanks, Kurogane. You're pretty nice.
I told no lie. I don't have a face, so I couldn't have seen her.
I suppose that's technically true.
Laffy-set, you won't believe it! Kurogane's armor is actually really roomy inside. I think I might even make it my secret hideout.
I'm not sure Kurogane would like that.
Oh, please, no.
Oh boy. Wait, 20 minutes are over?
Show him how I...
Oh boy. Alright, that is all done. Any other things I have to worry about? No? Okay, we are off then. Getting so sleepy. It's not even that late yet. That must be the alcohol. I know I've started to get used to this island. It's a regular den of hyenas, isn't it? Why can I not go here? I really want to get back to there, but I can't. Wait. Oh yeah, I can only do this since all side quests are currently locked off for some reason. We run into a ghost pirate ship now, probably.
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
A waste of time if you ask me.
Nobody's asking you, Velvet.
Is this the Corsair Scourge?
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship and made them set sail.
Teresa!
I knew I was being reckless, but I never expected we'd run afoul of the Corsair's Scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did, since it brought me to you.
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
No, no. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
What?
Use you?
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees. Therion. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its formula developed by Lord Melchior. The art heightens a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible. Normal arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us this?
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therion and make your escape.
You're willing to betray the Abbey?
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar.
Oh!
I know you can't trust me, so don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands. Just save Oscar.
Lady Teresa!
If true, this information will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
Oh, she will backstab us. I mean, she was receptive to Innominat, so she either is a Therion now, or she has some other kind of power that she will use as soon as she gets better. Something terrible is about to happen in any circumstance.
So, you're going to believe her story?
An art that boosts a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. Sounds like we might be in for a real fight.
And she said that Melchior developed it too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior, even if she's kept it from him.
So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just kept in her place.
No, Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high standing.
Oh!
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid. Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister and embraced me as family.
Oh.
Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therion?
Ahead through the Baird Marsh are the ruins of an ancient kingdom. There you'll find the Earth Pulse Point, along with Oscar.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist. As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
will do as you wish. All of it.
That sounded ominous as hell.
You know this, Fee. But don't let your guard down for 1 second.
I won't.
Ooh, what are the new monsters here? 3 Code Red Huns. Eater of Gold. Armory grants +1 maximum sword wearing equipment. Enhanced a combined total of 30 or more times. This is all really good, especially when it gets to late game. And I finally have all sets of armors learned and stuff like that, you know?
I'll send a Sylph J if anything comes up here. Have a safe trip.
Thanks.
Still, why would the Abbey build anything all the way out here?
Teresa, what do you know?
This island may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished and fallen here many times. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earth Pulse. That means that malevolence gathers here too.
Is that why civilization has risen and fallen here before?
It is. Furthermore, the malevolence of those long-dead people still lingers here, lost and unfading.
Even after so long?
The more they prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Inominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty. Bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble. There couldn't be a more perfect spot.
If there's one place they'd put a Therion, it's here.
Yep. That sounds about right. Wait. Ah, there it is. Choobity doop doop doo 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 doo. Choobity doop doop doo 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 doo. Hey.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's stationed here now, but it's well maintained.
From what I could gather, it will be approximately 10 days before the next patrol stops by.
That's more than enough time to find the Therion and get it off the Earth Pulse.
We can rest here too. No need to rush things. We'll find the Therion, but let's do it right.
Okay. Lies, I want some kind. I won't let even the skipper bug on me. Alright. Anything good? No, I have this, I don't need this. Oh no, I have this 2 times, really? And it's almost done even. Okay. Still the shadowing. But it's something I don't want to do. Feather lights. Wait, I have so many featherlight steps? I need to enhance it anyway. Oh, military hike, alright. Oh, I should actually upgrade stuff higher than I'm doing it currently. The question is, why am I not doing it? Because it's not necessary. The enemies are too easy so far. So why would I need to do any of it? Also, I can't do any side quests currently. There was actually no time where I've...
Teresa, it's been a while.
We haven't seen each other since the throne. But that doesn't seem like so long ago to me. Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back to when you were an initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility upon you. Oscar should have been the one to take on that role. He had already been selected for it. But you wanted it so very badly, and that sweet, naive man that he is, he let you take it.
I had no idea. Oscar had already been chosen?
Yes, and after he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
Screw you too. Oh.
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners. Just looking at this place depresses me. I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
I know. Still, from the looks of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright then. Wait, there was something strategy about engage at range because they feel like they should be ranged fighters. And the West just aims for weakness. Oh boy. One treasure on this big island? That's not much. Oh look, stone enemies. Alright. Didn't have any of these yet. Pellet swapped, of course. Oh, one of these things, isn't it? Wait, this doesn't count. Aww. Well, I can't really fault them for pellet swap the enemies. I wonder what is better, to use the weakness of an enemy or to... I don't know. Huh? Ooh, treasure. What the hell is this good for? Oh, I already hate this island with its cryptic things. Wait, there are even more? What? I don't know what they're good for. I don't even know what they do. I expected as much. so earth and water mana is what I need to activate. Oh wait, I only need to activate one of them, right? Yeah, one of them will open up this area. Not gonna lie, my vision gets a little bit blurry.
That power number 2 displayed at the throne. Hard to believe he had that hidden in him. Lord Melchior said that number 1 was full of untapped potential as well. If I have the talent to use it.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless. An enemy stole a tool of mine. I'm merely frustrated at my own incompetence.
A tool?
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his face, and his honor, and his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malakim, I'm an ordinary woman. How could I threaten the Lord of Calamity? I'm painfully aware of my own weakness.
Good. Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity, but none of that matters to me. As powerless as I am now, this is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Lady Teresa.
Oh, expedition. Oh, it's so sad. I can't handle it. What? That's a problem.
Show him.
Oh boy. It's a green wall, eh? Aye. Okay, I know that they're... Wait, are they? No, they won't be highlighted tonight. I just go here first. Oh, bloody course. That's what I mean. The areas feel sometimes too big. Cool with this new palette. Wait, where did this tree thing come from? Well, that worked out. I think this is just an alternative way to get past. Wait, what? Oh, come on. Oh, poo. What's the point of this? Ugh. I haven't paid attention if one of these other doors were green. So, I predict that I have to do a big loop-de-loop. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Eh? Wait. What? Wait. Why can I not jump? Wait a minute. What? What am I missing? Oh! Of course. There you go.
Malachim are just tools.
What are you brooding over?
I know. Velvet, Eleanor, or Teresa. You're not sure whose little brother you want to be, eh? In that case, I assure you I'm the kindest of the lot.
The cruelest, most devious. That's not what's on my mind. There's something I need to say to Lady Teresa.
Something you wish to say? Then speak, number 2.
That's just it. I'm not number 2. I'm Laphicet.
Laphicet?
It's the name Velvet gave me. It's very important to me.
Something can be important to you?
Yes, I have feelings. You see, Malachim are not tools.
Very well. I shall call you Laphicet from now on.
Thank you, Lady Teresa.
You're kinder than you look, my dear Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
You misunderstand. With so much at stake, I don't want to rock the boat.
Well.
Velvet, tell me what you know about Teresa and Oscar. I want a clearer picture of what they can do.
All right. Teresa and Oscar are...
I can give you the lowdown on everything Abby. Lady Teresa and Oscar are the best of the best, even among the praetors. Some call them the consuls. There are only around 100 praetors in the world, so we're talking very elite.
Anyone called a consul is going to be adept at both fighting and leadership. They are key figures entrusted with responsibility for major cities and institutions.
The fighting part is all we have to worry about. Are they better than you, Eleanor?
Yes. I was a primus, which is a full rank below them. I could never overcome Teresa's arts or Oscar's swordsmanship in our practice battles.
When they were still trainees, they worked together to wipe out dozens of demons in a single night. After that, Lord Melchior kept a close eye on them.
Appreciated. I'll be on my guard.
Together they sound like a real threat. Thankfully, we're only after Oscar alone.
But Oscar has mastered a new art developed by Lord Melchior. You can count on it being a nasty one.
You really do know a lot about this stuff.
It's a little suspicious.
You think so? Well, I was at the Abbey, so...
Why don't you call him Lord Oscar?
That's what's bothering you? It's because we're both so popular with the ladies. I consider him a rival.
What? Oh, crap. Okay, I need to get rid of the... Oh, wait, I think I know what to do. There was a water one somewhere here, right? So I need to get rid of that one. Oh.
I'm ready for this.
Not even worth my time.
Ah, there we go. There we go. There's the blue one. That's the one I need to activate. I think now everything should be in place. And then I probably need to make a big loop-de-loop. Oh. Ooh, that was close and tight. Not the way I like it in that situation, but usually... What am I even saying? I'm kind of silent a lot of times, ain't I? But then again, I don't have to talk all the time. I mean, that would just get annoying. Suppose? I mean, why speak if there's no need to utter a word? Normal enemies are just super easy. I wonder if there are the fightable enemies was... Wait. Where am I? Oh, of course. There's a lot of running around, isn't there? Oh no, they artificially make the area bigger by making me go back and forth. But then again, they never overdid it so far. Or they haven't overdid it so far. There was always a solution somewhat close by every time. Oh, shite. Oh, well. I want to go the other way first. Sorry. Oh, treasure. And again, I should probably get my surfboard. That would make it easier and faster. Oh. Huh? This is where I need to go? Oh, that was not my intention. I thought the other way, What? A bug? A stag, right?
Oh, it's a beetle.
Yeah, a Lionel giant thunder stag beetle, to be exact.
Why do they always have such awkward names?
I think it's a cool name.
I've never been able to figure out why boys are so drawn to these things.
I don't like them. Never was.
Huh?
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
Yeah, thanks.
When he was little, Oscar was always running around the woods collecting bugs. He'd get so into it, it was never long before he'd trip and hurt himself.
Did you grab bugs for him?
Yes, I thought they were gross, but I was much taller than him, and I had the reach. Once, he gave me a whole pile of cicada shells as his way of thanking me. I just screamed.
I'm sure he just wanted you to know how he felt. I can relate to that.
Rather unusual for a Moloch like you to contemplate such things.
Well, I try to. It's just really hard sometimes.
It's hard for people too. Sometimes it feels insurmountable, and yet we can't give up. Sometimes you just have to say what you believe in your heart, even if you're not good at saying it.
What I believe.
Fee, hurry up already!
Oh boy. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why did
you talking about?
Nothing.
Just bug stuff? Where did all those enemies come suddenly from? It's creeping me out. Just take it already. There we go. Oh. Oh, there's a treasure.
You're fighting the Reaper.
Come on, really?
Hey, Laphicet. Found a new stag beetle, did you?
Yeah, Lady Teresa caught it for me.
Ooh, those pincers are sharp. Eisen, take a look at this fine specimen of a stag.
Wait, I believe that might be a two-horned rhinoceros beetle.
Listen, you two. If you're gonna get in another fight over this, I'll just say it's a new type of drone beetle.
You wouldn't.
You've really figured us out, huh?
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did you?
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a vessel, but he isn't tethered to me.
A Moloch, acting so human.
I used to think that way. Malachim possessing free will just like humans? It was inconceivable. But meeting Laphicet and Eisen taught me the truth. They laugh in joyful times, and cry in sad times. Their stomachs even growl too.
Their stomachs growl?
Now I take it as a matter of course that not only Malachim, but demons and Therions too, have their own thoughts and feelings.
I thought you hated demons.
I certainly still do, but now I feel something besides just hate.
Malachim with free will? Demons and Therions as well?
You must have sensed that in Laphicet, or you wouldn't have caught that beetle for him. When you saw his beaming face, it must have reminded you of when Oscar was a young boy. Am I correct?
This conversation's over.
Oh, don't be such a hag.
Teresa, be honest. Isn't there something wrong with the Abbey using a dangerous experimental art out in the field?
Oscar's the one who decided to go through with it. Don't presume to know anything about who he is.
Okay, I seem to be on the right track regardless. But well, I need to activate that thing. Otherwise I don't get through. Wait. Wait a minute. Ah, crap. Okay, so that didn't help at all. Oh!
Using that art could be fatal. I can't allow Oscar to try it.
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But you looked like you were in pain.
Oh. I was just thinking a bit.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsair's scourge. You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold. But they say a Moloch never knows his vessel's heart. I said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little pup. Number one didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess. But I was planning on punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheer.
Lady Teresa!
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us. But I don't think she's being entirely truthful either.
Yep.
Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but...
You don't. I won't let my guard down. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch, it'll be quick.
Well, but the problem is she kind of sort of has one. Kind of. Oh, I could go against this thing. Oh, I really want to try it. Even though I probably won't stand a chance since I already struggled against this other thing.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Okay, Crustans, Dragon, Fiend, and Wind. Okay, so Wind. Follow Dance is probably the easiest one. Or the cheapest one at that. Ooh, I think Falcon seems interesting. I want stuff that can stun, so... So I have to be wary of water. Okay, Swallow Dance, Rising Falcon, and water was what it was good against, right? Dodging spin, huh? Running strike. And something very heavy hitting. Donald Towan, man. Something that can stun as well. So I think Shadow Flow might best. Or maybe Fatigue would be better. Grounding Strike. There we go. Ah, shite. Ah, shit. shit. Ah, shit. Oh, wait!
There are none who can resist my spear.
Yeah, no KOs this time. Wow, that was good. That was good. Oh.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Wait. Oh, it's still not done. Okay.
Scout ship setting sail.
But I got a new treasure! Which is this one.
What lovely earrings.
A pair of earrings collected on the Noct and Dire Isles. Wearing them when you sleep will carry you to a dream where your dreams come true. Oh, I want those. Earrings that make you dream of your dreams coming true. Oh. Damn it, I don't have any dreams anymore, so they wouldn't work. They sound like something out of a dream themselves. Yeah, if anyone is suffering from constant nightmares, I want to give these to them. People should at least be able to be happy in their dreams. You really are a kind boy, Luffy said. What about you? Do you ever have nightmares? Don't worry about me. I sleep soundly and almost never dream. And once I'm awake, there's another day of work to be done. I'm simple that way. Work to make your dreams come true, you mean? That suits you just fine, Eleanor. Aww. Cool way of doing things. Oh, time to don this belt. Okay. Oh. So do I want to reduce fire damage or yeah, let's go with something that is hard to get. Oh. In that case, he can trade with Laffy set. Since there's just currently nothing for him to learn. It's cool with me. Alright. That's definitely worth a quick save. It's really hard to get Mystic Arts up again, I have the feeling. I mean, in a battle, you can really only use Mystic Arts once. The problem is, if you wait too long, the battle could make a sour turn and unable for you to do what you are out to do. Which is kinda sad and crappy for you. Oh, there's a green barrier. How do I disable the green barrier? Ah, damn it! Oh wait, there is a green thingy. Totally missed out on these. Oh. I don't even know why I want to go. Yes! There we go, finally. Wait, why am I here? I don't know anymore. You know what? When you are not an absolute completionist, games are way more fun that way. When you don't give a crap about certain scores and just play the game and try to win no matter what, and no matter how huge the sacrifices are. I think people just get too obsessed over that kind of stuff. That just sucks right the fun out of a lot of games. And that's kind of sad. Oh boy. Okay, that there is a oh. I just wanted to say the fact that there's a save point makes me already wonder if this progresses the story or the other one.
Teresa, let's review our plan before we go in.
All right.
We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you if he gives up his weapons and Malachine. We'll tie him up, collect the Therion, and then head for the docks. Once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you. You'll be free to do whatever you want.
Very well. But I want you to promise me one thing. Promise me you won't hurt Oscar.
That depends on him. I'll defend myself if I have to.
Well, fair enough.
Velvet!
Please, do it for me, too. If you want to save Oscar, you need to make him listen. Put your own life on the line. You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I will. Even if it means my death.
They're also melodramatic. This is how the cookie crumbles. Wait, how do I get... Oh, this is also blocked. Wait, there are 2 treasure chests? So there's a yellow and a blue berry, alright then. And a treasure chest I haven't seen yet. Which peeves me even more. Wait. Are there any stones I can do? Or press, or push, or activate, or relieve, or... I mean, yeah, there is. Oh, there's the other treasure chest I missed before. Okay, what happens if I activate this? Nothing. Okay, good. What happens if I activate this? Oh, wait, what? I mean, now this should be free to go, right? Are you crapping me right now? Wait, what am I missing? Wait, I activate the green one. Ah, shite. There we go. That doesn't seem to be the right way at all. But when there's no story to unfold, then there's treasure to behold. Kind of, right? I would think so. Items with treasure chests with items that are stuff that you don't have yet feel the most rewarding. I mean, obviously, still. Why do I have the feeling there should be a high classic target here? This area is too big and empty for not being a big monster to be here. Ooh! 2 good items and 1 gold. That was good. Hello. Hi. Okay, now I have to activate the blue thing. Oops. Wait, how late is it? Almost 2 hours, okay. I think I can bring this act to a close. Oh no. Oh, come on. Okay. God damn it. I knew I should have activated both. I bet even now it's not really open, right? The new barrier that is now standing in my way. Or can I truly go through now? Oh, okay, good. Oh. 2 treasure chests, really?
We're almost at the Earth Pulse point. You all know the plan, right?
I'm using you as a hostage to keep Oscar from doing anything stupid. And don't you try anything funny either.
More cool treasures! And it's a winner! Wait. Is that by any chance what I think it is? What damage we do, huh? What? Oh, look at those flowers. Oh, there's the treasure chest. Valkyrie, okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh. Succubus?
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
As plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my Therion. If you don't, I'll kill her.
Okay, this is awesome.
You coward!
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar. I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
I'm sorry, Oscar. I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that. All right. I'll put down my arms.
That takes awfully long.
Teresa, get back!
What? Oh.
Forgive me, Oscar. This is the only way I can protect you.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady Teresa?
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
Nope.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human. But he has shown me the light, and it shines. My body is receptive to Inominat's power. And with it, I can protect everything I care about.
What? That's not how it works.
No, she fused with it.
How is that a thing?
Anything to protect Oscar.
Merging with a Therion.
That is even a thing. Fiend and winged. Okay. Normal attacks, no fire, no wind. Do you realize what you're doing, Teresa? Probably not. No fire, no wind, but winged. Winged and fiend. Okay. Okay, I have one fiend attack. There, fiend. Oh, but it's fire. Picks up downed enemies. Do I have anything else with fiend? No. No fire, no wind, but the winged ones are the one that need fire. Okay, great. So I have one that is wind, but I can't use that. Grounding strike. But then again, if I hit her weak points, I should be able to use other arts. Normal attack, alright. Slicing foot, tearing thorn, gouging spin. Gouging spin combined with swallow dance. Think no, that would be not, that wouldn't cut it. I need at least two. Wait a minute. Gouging spin combined with harsh with oh. That could work. What is Rising Moon? But Searing Edge is the problem in this formula. Again. Grounding strike. Let's go with grounding strike.
Realize what you're doing, Teresa? A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar. no turning back. Not with so much at stake. His future depends on this.
What?
No, I can't go here.
Oh, come on! Oh, okay.
I can't lose. Not here.
Lady Teresa.
Stand down, or I'll devour you piece by piece.
It's okay, sister. You've done enough.
Uh-oh.
No, don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
When I was growing up, the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir. But you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Now, keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me, I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons.
Yep, he does his thing now. Double boss fight.
Take a good look. This is armatization.
Oh, he fuses with his Marlon.
Here I come.
He doesn't have a weakness, but he has a resistance. In that case, I can mix and match whatever I want. Okay. So I go with Swallow Dance. Water Snake's Way, Rising Falcon, and Rising Foot? Well, why not?
What's happened to him?
Whoa!
That's one hell of an art.
No! Oh, don't you pick it up? No, this is just not. Oh, cool. What's that? Oh. I have an issue. Wait, did she die once? Oh, I think Eleanor died. Failed Oscar? Okay, my artists are terrible for this fight. Yeah, I need something else. Ah, shit. Ah.
It's over yet. Don't give out on me yet, Armatus. It's over.
Wait, why can I not dodge? Oh no. I'm dead.
No, I can't
Yep.
die here.
Oh. Can you not interrupt them, please?
Disgraceful.
Oh no. I died a couple of times already anyway, so... Wait, I didn't even Whoa! What? How did it hit me from here? No, no, no! Oh, God! Shit. What? No! Oh, shit. Oh. Nope. Ah, shit. Okay. That was hard.
Stop! This has gone far enough!
No, it hasn't. You people hurt my sister.
He's losing control of the Moloch! Damn it! It's turning into a dragon!
Velvet, quick! Devour that thing! Stop! He's still...
If I could only contest him that well. Wait, what? Why was she surprised? Wait, why are you... Why are you surprised? What happened?
You killed him.
Did I?
No, he was a good kid. He gave me this pair of earrings for my birthday. They're family heirlooms that were supposed to go to his fiancée, but he didn't know that at the time. I told him he should give them to the woman he cares most about in the world. And you know what he did? He smiled at me and said I was that woman. So sweet. So innocent. And you took him away! You killed my Oscar! How could you? How could you? How could you?
Oh no!
No! Don't do it!
Wait, so that she killed him accidentally?
So hurt. I'll get you all fixed up. Don't cry, Oscar. You're strong. You're so strong.
Teresa. Oscar. And we didn't even get the Therion we came for.
Oscar came at him first. I had to. It was for Luffy. For my little brother.
Oscar came for him first? What does that even mean? Well, let's look at the deeds. Minus 15 due to KO. Victory 20, minus 15, yeah. Got much for it, did I? Oh well. Who cares? I get my experience, that's all that matters. Huh? Oh, maybe enhanced to 9 now. Which I never even considered once since. But what was... I am confused. What was the issue?
They're dead. No, not just dead. I killed them. I'm the same as Artorias. I killed her brother before her very eyes.
It's not the same.
It is the same! But I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to avenge you! It was all for you! I did it for you!
Oh.
I didn't want this.
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
Wait, so she didn't plan on killing him and it was an accident? Wait. I mean, yeah, I get the flashback and showing brother killing. That's definitely...
Nowhere left.
You all right?
I ate too much. That's all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since they were children.
I just did to them what they were going to do to us.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Oh. Whatever the case, we messed up the Therion part of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
The transgressors changed.
Had to do it. All of it.
Velvet.
Did you though? Oh, they teleported me far away. Some synopsis. Weapon. Whoever brings Ultros back to the ship then collapses in a heap. Oh, there. The power of Oscar's Amatus, yeah, it overwhelms the party very much, but he loses control of his Malak and begins to run wild. Oscar charges Luffy set and Velvet devours him. Him, Amatus, and all. For his sister's eyes, just as Artorias did to Velvet and her brother. Enraged, Teresa mounts a last-ditch attack and Velvet devours her too, if erasing a shadow of herself. Ultimately, the party has failed to recover the Therion. What I've done. Then she attacks Mel for the sake of her beloved brother. They reach with Oscar regains, and seeing his sister in danger activates Forbidden Art. Incredible. Yeah, incredible strength indeed. I got destroyed. But oh well. Okay, yeah, so it was really only
Take
about...
a look at this.
She basically saw herself. She basically saw herself and her... Oh boy. It was too much to handle even for the fabled Demon Slayer, huh? New Therion will be born.
I never expected that Velvet would actually eat Teresa.
What else could she do? We never expected that Teresa would be a Therion either.
Velvet and Lady Teresa weren't so different. They both loved their brothers.
Not everyone loves their brothers. Some just want them dead.
So where does this leave us?
It seems we must search for the new Therion that will fill the void left by Teresa.
It won't be easy to find another who could become a Therion.
Then it won't be easy for the Abbey either. And they still may not be able to awaken Innominat. We still can't assume that we're in the clear, though.
No, we can't.
If it takes time for the Therion to be reborn, this could be our chance to strike.
Whatever happened, the 7 Therion's ties have been severed from Innominat. But we won't know if the Empyrean has been weakened until we find out for ourselves.
I can try and see if I can sense the new Therion. So let's go back to the prison island first. But I think Velvet needs time to rest.
Right. If we're gonna take down Artorias, she has to be there with us.
Yeah.
Oh, did I skip dialogue by going too far too fast? I'm not sure now. Do I even fight decently at all? I have the feeling I failed so much and get hit way too much. I think most of those attacks could have been all dodged. But the problem is I don't know when I have an opening and when I don't. That's my main issue. I couldn't see openings. Or I can't see openings.
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
It wasn't me. I didn't tell them anything.
Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therions.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait, that information came from the Bloodwings?
No, from a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap? Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatis!
Yes, they're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
Can't? But I did, didn't I?
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatis was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both Exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
Oh, that's why he died!
This is all just conjecture, of course, but we should prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
Not to let any regrets behind? Wait, does that mean this is final hour stuff?
I really can't fathom what the Abbey is doing.
Even if they did let us know on purpose, why would they leave us be? I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan is too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others? They'd be no closer to capturing Velvet.
Do they actually want the Therions back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her, right?
And in case he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therion.
Okay, so if securing the Therions is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Wait, Orthrus? What was Orthrus again? Orthrus? I don't know who Orthrus was. Wait a second. Oh, Orthrus was the dog demon. Okay.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
So, Eleanor, about that Armatus Oscar used, was that something the Abbey has been working on for a while?
I was never involved in weapons development or anything like that, but I did hear of a secret research division. Word was that they were deciphering ancient scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire. Apparently, Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue, and they called her in to help from time to time.
Did she work on Inominat's book?
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malachim.
Well, that Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they could use it to armatize.
So Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was all so they could create the Armatus.
Will Ifrit be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armatus in battle. They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen. I'll help out with the ship.
Right. Let's set sail.
Titania Island Prison? On hard mode or higher, wow. Wanton Devil. Yeah, I think this is as good a point as any to end the recording. Since I'm getting tired, my focus gets loose and I have to upgrade stuff anyway, so enjoyed it to this part and the next time. Bye. if my button would work. Doesn't for some reason.